It doesn't sound like this judge, who the DOJ is arguing with today about the deportation flights, he wants to know why the proclamation was signed in the dark, his words, and why people were rushed onto planes.
Because we want to get criminals out of our country, number one, and I don't know when it was signed because I didn't sign it. Other people handled it, but Marco Rubio's done a great job, and he wanted them out, and we go along with that. We want to get criminals out of our country.
What? We've reached the phase of the Trump presidency where he's going to address a reporter. The reporter's gonna ask him a question, and he's gonna say, "I'm not here right now." Yeah, you signed it. You signed it. I know that because it's on the web. It's got your signature. Can we bring up graphic one? You see the thing at the bottom, this little scribblies? That's you, buddy. Those are your scribbles. If not you, then who? I don't think I could do that. Maybe if I was having a seizure, I could do an approximation of it. You signed the thing. You signed the alien. Remember the alien thing? The 1890, think about it. The thing that you've done and bragged about a bunch. No, you didn't do it. Okay, so look, there's a couple potential explanations for this. One, it's that grandpa is off his meds and desperately needs help. I buy that because he's clearly falling apart mentally. The second is that he knows that he signed it. Okay, and a lot of people are saying Otto Penn, which was our internal joke. Did Otto Penn sign it? Then I guess it doesn't count. If you didn't sign it and it says that you signed it, it doesn't count and we're gonna reverse it and we might have to impeach you. That's the way you were talking about it with Biden. But anyway, the other explanation I think is, did you notice it wasn't just that he says, I don't know who signed it. What did he do after that? He immediately jumped to talking about little Marco. I don't know anything about the thing that people are saying might be unconstitutional. Marco was in charge of that. Marco wanted to get those people out. Go talk to Marco. And remember, when Donald Trump did his fake State of the Union, what did he do? He put it all in Marco, and he said that if it goes badly, he'd blame him. He already told us what he's gonna do, and now he's mid doing it. He wants Marco to be locked up if this thing ever goes all the way sideways. And perhaps that's what's happening. Now, Stephen Chung, who's his spokesperson, not Marco, Trump's, and is a massive troll, he says Trump was referring to the original Alien Enemies Act of 1798. No, he wasn't. What are you talking about? So you're saying Trump thought that the reporter was implying that Trump in 1798 signed it, and Trump just wanted to clarify that he didn't, and he doesn't know who did. What? It was a long time ago. That's hundreds of years. That doesn't require any clarification. That's not even good trolling. That just doesn't make any sense at all. And so, JR, I don't know which of this explanations you think is most likely. Is his brain rotting? Is he just trying to throw Marco under the bus? Or did he actually think we were disputing the authorship of 1798 proclamation? What do you think?
Hold on, I'm still not fully understanding where that explanation makes any sense. About how he's saying who signed it in 1798? Donald Trump? What are we talking about? I'm not saying this to make a point. I feel like I missed it. I feel like I'm embarrassed. I missed something here.
Stephen Chung is saying Trump doesn't know who signed it in 1798, which by the way, you look it up then, if that's what are you talking about? But again, so he's implying that he wasn't talking about the new one that provides the legal justification. We reported on it, that provides the legal justification for what he's doing, or at least he would say. He's saying he didn't sign that, even though again, we showed you the graphic. It has his signature on it. What do you think?
Not only that, but there's also this declaration from the White House. I just did this story, you guys. Go to watch list TYT over on all the socials, but YouTube as well. There was a couple of things that came out about that I put up there that he voiced he was doing. Here's a small little paragraph from this declaration from the president, Donald J. Trump. And it also says some of this weird thing. It says White House, wherever that is. It says, as president of the United States and commander in chief, it's my solemn duty to protect the American people from the devastating effects of this invasion. Here's capital letters here. Now, therefore, I, Donald J. Trump, comma, president of the United States of America, comma, by the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, including the Alien Enemies Act. And he goes on to list all the things that he's authorizing for his people to do, including marble mouth Tom Homan to do whatever the hell he wants and say that the laws and the courts and the judges can't do any damn thing about it. Weird how this guy is making all these declarations about how powerful and me and only me can take care of you because I'm the main guy in this country. He's like a cartoon villain They can't stop giving his plan ahead of time before he pulls it off, because he's so excited to be this guy who can't wait to promote himself. It's all he knows how to do is promote himself. So he promoted himself so many times. It's one of two things now that he's pulling back on it. Either Peter Doocy is, way too strong of a reporter and asked him that hard-hitting question and it freaked him out, so he had to pull back from it, or he's now realizing that, I think I might be in some trouble for this every once in a while. Not actual legal trouble, he's got the Supreme Court. He's talking about actual maybe public trouble. People might finally be turning on me and realizing that I'm an effing fascist. So let me hand it off to the people that I put in place, my yes men, who are supposed to take the fall from me.
Yeah.
Either way, soft, cowardly piece of garbage. He's just soft, he's scared. When is the Democratic Party, anybody, I don't care about the Democratic Party, when is anybody, a collective enough group of people, just gonna point out every time this guy talks, he's scared. He's a scared little boy. He's afraid of Vladimir Putin. He's afraid of the American people, but that's why he surrounds himself with other folks. He's afraid of any kind of accountability. He's putting even things on Elon Musk as well too. Not because he thinks Elon Musk will actually pay for it. He's putting all this on Elon Musk because he's like, well, he's more Teflon than me. He's richer than I am. So the American people will obviously not have anything to say about him. It's everything is a deflection to keep any heat from him because he's soft. Donald Trump is soft. He's soft.
Hashtag. Remember, every time like the topic of AOC comes up, he's always like super defensive or whatever. He is scared. He is scared against someone pushing back. And they're clearly worried, like since 95% of the pushback against the administration has come from judges, they're worried that one of these is gonna really blow up in their face. And this one seems like a definite possibility for that. We're not at war. We're obviously not at war. That's crazy. That cannot be the justification for the insane things that you're doing. And Marco Rubio, like, does he get it this point? Like, he doesn't seem like that big of an idiot. He's weak and he's ridiculous in all those ways, but he's not like, he's got to see what's happening. And by the way, it's not like all of this is new. Again, this is not Trump's first term. He had tons of people that he loved in his administration, and then he got rid of them when they weren't convenient anymore, when he needed to, and then he flamed them. Like Marco Rubio, like, do you not get that if he throws you under the bus, he's gonna make the MAGA world hate you? Your hopes that this is gonna turn into a presidential run or something is not going to happen. They're gonna hate you more than they hate Liz Cheney. Anyway, we'll have to see. If you enjoyed that, then make sure that you never miss another video by subscribing. And if you want a little more, consider hitting the join button and becoming a member. So you're probably wondering, why would I do that? Well, when you do that, you get access to bonus content that I make every single week with Francesca Fiorentini, and it's a lot of fun. You get custom emojis and more. If you join at tier 3, by the way, you even get access to a monthly member hangout with myself. And you'll get all that going forward, but you'll also unlock years of the back catalog that is literally 100 or more bonus clips and top 10 lists and debates and more. So what are you waiting for?